Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, KGFL Creations. This is another episode of Friday Sews, and I invite you into my sewing room so we can talk about what has been going on here in the sewing room, talk about the plans that I have for the weekend and for the week ahead, and talk a little bit about life. Before we get into what has been going on in the sewing room, I just want to talk about what I'm wearing today. It's one of my old classic tees. I always have to wear my little classic tee. I have many of them. This is an old one. It's a TNT pattern for me, classic tee. Now, let's get into what has been going on here in the sewing room. I think you can see back here. The dress is finished. The dress that I made for my daughter. Right here. Ooh, there's a lot of glare, I think. So I'll put it back here. Hopefully there is not a lot of glare. The dress is finished and this is a success. A big success. I'll insert a little video of my daughter. She was so happy with this dress. She was twirling around just like a little girl. It reminded me when she was little and she liked the dress and she's just twirling around. This dress was a big success. It was way worth to make the muslin. I'm telling you, make a muslin. If you have princess seams, right here, the princess seams, you must make a muslin to make it fit the bodice, and it fits really well. Again, this is Butterick B6674. This one here, I'll put a picture up here because of my lights. I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to see it because it's a bit dark. Again, raining. You know how that goes. It's always raining. And I did view A, which is the middle one here. View A. It came out really good. I barely looked at the pattern instructions. I just had to go in for the first portion here to mark all the pattern pieces that I needed. This is, yeah, there's no way because of the glare. All the pattern pieces that I needed, because this comes in view A, B, and C, and there's also a pattern for a tote bag. So I had to look at this to see the all the pattern pieces that I needed, and the seam allowance was 5/8 of an inch. Yeah, 5/8 of an inch. But other than that, came out really good. Other than the mistake that I made when I was cutting the fabric, that was something, but I managed to work through that one. And at the end, when I was putting the buttons, I had to look and count how many buttons. It says, I think 10 buttons, 10 or 12 buttons, I don't remember, but I had to look at the pictures so I can look and see where I was going to put the buttons all the way down. Because as you know, there's no opening here. This does not open. It's shut closed. I did sew on this side all the way to the bottom and on this side all the way to the bottom. The buttons are just for show. That's it. At the bottom here, I did leave a little opening here at the front, a small little thing. After the last little button here, I will insert a couple of pictures of my daughter wearing the dress. By a miracle, she did let me take a couple of pictures of her wearing the dress because I wanted to show you the fit, how it fit, how the bodice fit her body. It was just perfect. The fitting right here, the back, how it fit here in the back. One thing that I was not too crazy about, I was still fiddling with the machine, with the shirring. This portion right here, I don't know if you can see it, it kind of goes out a little bit. So on her it shows. Maybe on my next one it'll be a little bit better because I was still going in and I was trying to make the shirring. So this top here, it's a bit big, I would say, but that was my doing. So that's what it was. In the back piece, the skirt piece, I added, there's a seam here in the middle. I added 2 inches to the back because I needed the space to do the shirring here and attach it to the shirring top of the bodice. So this here, I needed the space to add right here. So I added about 2 inches, so that gave me about 4 inches to the whole skirt back. And it looks so pretty, as you can see in the pictures that I'm adding in little by little, how everything turned out. She is extremely happy. I gave it to her to try on so I can take some pictures, and she's like, oh, can I just keep it on? I'm like, no, I want to make a video and I don't want this dress to be all smushed. I don't want to iron it again for the video. So I told her, no, you have to give me the dress so I can make my video, and then after I make my video you can just keep the dress, and that's pretty much it. Now, changes for the next dress that I make. She wants me to make another dress. Actually 2. I'll show you the fabric. The pocket placement. This pocket placement is very close to the center here. She didn't like it and I didn't like it. And I did add the pocket where the little markings were for the pocket. So I think I'm going to take these pockets out if I can. I have to see how much I backstitched and all the stuff that I did here. I'm gonna try to take this pocket out, this whole thing, and move and shift it this way. And also it's kind of going into an angle. If you look at it that way, it's kind of like slanted. So this pocket needs to move a little bit this way, so it's standing up instead of being slanted that way. In the picture of the in the front of the pattern envelope, it does not, to me, it does not look like this. It does not look to be slanted like that, but this came out slanted, so I might just fix this one. If not, on my next one is going to be just like that. I told you she wants me to make more dresses for her because this one came out so good. It fits her so well that she already pulled some of that fabric. Remember the fabric that she purchased from Hobby Lobby, of the cotton fabric? She already pulled and she left me the combination that she wanted. All right, so this is the combination. This one is a little beige with small, tiny little polka dots. This here with this brown here. This brown is the same as this one here with the little it's little crosses on it. So this here will be one combination. The dark will be the whole dress and the skirt with the lighter panel in the side seams and in the back and the pocket. So this is one that I have to cut. And combination number 2 is a blue here with some flowers, some little flowers. Good thing that this one is not a directional pattern. There are flowers going up and there are flowers going down, so this is not directional. And this one here is directional. These are little bees. Is it a bee? Yeah, it's a little bee. This fabric right here, it is a little bee. But this, again, the blue will be for the whole dress, top here, back, and the skirt. And this little bee here will be for the side, the back, and the pockets. So I see some batch cutting in my future. So what are the plans for this weekend and for the week ahead? I'm not sure if I'm gonna start on that stuff. Actually, I should start on the stuff that my daughter, I'm pointing that way because I just put them down over there. The fabric that she wants me to cut to make this dress here, another 2 dresses of this one. I should start on that so I can get my stash numbers down because my numbers are really bad. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna start on that. But one thing that I wanted to tell you, while I was sewing this dress here, I was doing the hem, and I was thinking about if I was gonna do a 1/4 inch, or if I was just gonna serge the edges and then just fold in 1/2 inch. So I'm like, okay, I'll just do the 1/2 inch. So let me just go to the serger. My serger is giving me trouble. Something happened. I am not sure what's happening. I think it's just, it could be just dirty on the inside. I try to clean it a little bit, but I have a tiny little brush that came with the machine. You can't get all the way in there. And it was giving me some trouble. It was doing something weird that I've never seen before. So I think it's time to take my serger in for some cleaning and some TLC. But with that, I will feel like I'm naked without my serger. So I think I'm gonna bring it in to the place close to home, maybe 50, I think it's about 15 minutes away. I'll take it there and let's see. I'm hoping that it will take only about a week. I'll cross my fingers that it's only a week and it's not more than that. So I have to cut that. I can sew some of it, but I cannot finish it because I need to serge the edges. Cotton unravels like crazy in the wash, so there's no ands, ifs, or buts. All of that needs to be serged. Like this one here, I serged the whole inside. Everything here is serged. Everything is serged on the inside. There's no way around it. In the pocket, the inside of the pocket, I had to serge. Everything had to be serged because when we wash it, we know what happens. So yeah, I'm having that little dilemma with my serger right now. One other thing that I was thinking about is making another Rhapsody blouse or a Rhapsody dress, because that one I know I can do the whole thing without needing a serger because those are French seams. This little dress here, I don't think I can do French seams here in the princess seam because it's going to be too much showing right here in the line. Perhaps the sides I can do that, and the bottom here, but not right here. So I'm thinking about doing a Rhapsody or maybe another dress, something else that I can do French seams. That's it. That's all I had for you guys today. I just wanted to share the little dress that I had finished and how I am so happy that my daughter is extremely happy with her new dress. She loves it, as you could see in her twirling around like a little girl. I do apologize for blurring her face on most of the pictures that I took. She was okay for me to take pictures of her as long as I would blur her face. It's because of her work. She doesn't want to be on video. So that is why. If you liked this video, please hit that like button below. And if you can also subscribe, it will mean a lot to me. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. I will see you on my next one. Bye.